And yes, we are back. Thank you for coming back. It's your boy Kexis. That's me. I'm your boy. And today we are going to be talking about Forspoken. Forspoken is legitimately what is wrong with gaming right now. Forspoken is terrible from top to bottom. Even though it was a demo, I understand that the demo is more or less the game. I can already tell. And I'm just gonna go over some things that's terrible about it and give you a rating and then go to why it is really bad. All right. So the demo, you can play the demo yourself and see what I'm talking about. But when you open the demo, it basically tells you, it does the opposite of what a demo should do. Instead of just throwing you into the game for gameplay, whatever purposes, it explains to you what the character is or who she is, what her hobbies are, her background, and it basically gives you the whole majority of the story throughout the resolution. That this is probably the worst demo I've played. Why would you even do that? It says she's from New York, she likes cats or something other. Like she sounds like a normal person who shops at Walmart at 7 p.m. She doesn't sound like a New Yorker. She doesn't even sound like she wants to be in this game. On top of that, there's like this annoying voiceover partner thing that she has. Sounds like Jarvis from Iron Man, except there's no charm or charisma between either of the characters. So you have this monotoned voice trying to be funny with this unfunny character. It's not it. The combat is super shallow. You cannot animation cancel anything really. It puts the emphasis on magic parkour. In reality, you're just sprinting and your character kind of magnets towards the environment and kind of goes over them. Except in this game, it doesn't actually happen. You can't actually parkour in some of the parts in the demo. I tried, I played it. Can't actually parkour, like you just fall. So it's supposed to be like this parkour, amazing, open world, whatever. It's not. Gameplay is shallow. There's only two item slots in the demo. It's cloak and necklace. It's clear that they put a lot of emphasis on the cloak because the cloak when you change the cloak, it looks like a different character. Now, if anyone wants me to play this demo and go over these, I can. But the game is terrible. There's no reason to play this game. There's no reason to pre-order this game. There's no reason that this game is $70 on day one. This game is abysmal. I can already tell this game is abysmal. If I had to give this a rating based off the demo, which is not whatever, people will say, well, it's not fair, it's a demo. No. This demo is like 41 gigs to download or something. So this is majority of the game. Like I imagine this demo is probably like a one-to-one copy of what the game is. So based off that, I would give this game Forspoken. I legit would give it a 3 out of 10. This game is terrible. There's no reason it should even release at all. They should have scrapped it, saved themselves some time and trouble. This game is terrible. I give it a legit 3 out of 10. The only good things about this game is that it has particles. Particles really do wonders for the game, but for the most part, it looks very generic and boring across the board as far as design goes. 3 out of 10, and I stand on that. Gameplay wise, I don't know the story. I imagine it's generic, terrible with the voice acting I saw. I already know it's terrible. So now we have the Forspoken review thread from all the platforms and stuff like that. So here's the critics and stuff. How can someone give this game 85 out of 100? How? Forspoken manages to stand out for its fantastic combat system and spectacular exploration in its open world. However, it could have been better in other areas. Fantastic combat system, you hit one button. You hit melee and then you switch to range. And To go from that, there's a wheel that you have to toggle and use your control stick to pick while you're fighting. So sometimes you'll have ranged monsters, you have melee monsters. So while you're fighting, it'll slow the game down, and you have to wheel and like, how is that? How is that fantastic combat system? How is any combat system where you virtually have to stop fighting fantastic? Cap. Attack of the Fanboy, 2.5 out of 5. So I gave it a 3 out of 5, a 3 out of 10. I would give it a 1 out of 5. Forspoken fails to impress in several ways. Almost every good aspect of the game has a negative flip side. Though Forspoken isn't a bad game, the problem it does have hold it backs from being great. All in all, Forspoken is just okay. No, Forspoken is terrible. All's game was 4 out of 10. All right, I like this. This is more on point. At this point, you could make it true daily double and just guess your way. What? At this point, you could make it a true daily double and just guess your way to the game's eventual kickoff point, and you'd probably pull ahead of all the other contestants. What does that even mean? Doesn't even make sense. Forspoken isn't without its hiccups. Nevertheless, I enjoy my time with Forspoken's focal storyline. The relationship between the two main characters never ceased to entertain. This is Cap, and the gameplay is enjoyable. Or lying. This is not true. Forspoken feels like a breath of fresh air for open world adventures with its stylish engine, but it's held back by pacing and other foibles. This is Cap. Breath of fresh air. Have you played Spider-Man? Have you played any open world game? Have you played Elden Ring? Breath of fresh air. This game feels terrible to play. Forspoken is ambitious. What? Ambitious? And there are hints of a winning formula. Bro, yeah, open world. This is the problem. This is the problem with gaming. Frey may do magic and kill jacked up beasts, but she can't overcome the mediocrity that surrounds her and spills out of her mouth at nearly every turn. Exactly. What did I say? It sounds like this character does not want to be even in this game. It's very apparent. She sounds so bored. Forspoken takes too long to get started due to a poorly paced story, but its dazzling spellcasting and parkour traversal will reward patient players. No, it won't, because the spellcasting is not fun. It's clunky. The parkour is clunky. Emerges as a solid new RPG. How? What? New? How? And though it has fair share of issues, its world draws you in with intriguing combat and spellbinding abilities. There's 2 abilities that bind you, and it's literally called bind. And the other one just slows you down. Come on, bro. This is what's wrong with gaming. Someone gave it a 9.5. Absolutely fantastic. What? Bro, with all the spells you can unlock, the gear you can upgrade, the fights, the bosses, and a storyline that rivals the best video game stories. Bro, what? This isn't a return to form for Square Enix. It's a testament that they still got it and will have it for a very long time. Who is this? Who is Joseph Morer? Yep, this is all I need to see. Them fighting hurts. 9 out of 10. You are crazy. You are crazy. Bro, how are you 22 games reviewed. So can anyone become a critic? I should become a critic. because Joseph Moore, you are a capper. You are capping, bro. Jeez, this game is just bad. Point is, don't waste your money on this game. It is lazy, not inspiring. I cannot recommend this game to anyone. Anyone I know, I honestly cannot recommend this game to. I don't know a single person who would want to play this game. Like, I just don't see it. Anyways, that's the video. Don't get this game. Forspoken is just terrible. Save your time and energy. Do something else. Peace.